Here she comes.
And oop.
I'm ready.
So I was listening to the Starship smash hit, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. And like the guy is like a crooner, like the traditional sense of a crooner, a la Pat Boone or Donny Osmond. But then the girl comes in. So he starts out and you're just like, all right, this guy, he can carry a tune. Looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. Okay, you're like, okay. And then the girl comes in and she's nuts, dude. Like her voice, it's so different than him. And the juxtaposition is perfect. So she comes in, she goes, let him say we're crazy. What do they know? Yeah. And then they harmonize for the chorus. And we can build. And it's perfect. But her vocal styling's very unique and unorthodox, but that's what makes it a great song.
And oop.
So I've been listening also to Bruce Springsteen, Hungry Heart, which is a jam. It still slaps. And so what I do is like I will pick out a song and I will listen to it 83 times on repeat for hours and hours on Spotify. And then I will start watching live performances because I love that stuff. I love the energy of the crowd. I love seeing them in concert. It's a good time on YouTube. And so I start watching Springsteen, Hungry Heart, various performances from the 80s all the way to the 2010-ishes. And I noticed that So when you're watching a concert and you're at a concert, there's the move where the band or the lead singer or whoever, the performer, points the mic to the crowd.
Yeah, he's like, you guys take it.
Yeah. And okay, I get it. For a line like, everybody's got a hungry heart, and then you point the mic to the crowd.
I would go dee 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 because I don't know the words.
and then it's call and response, and they're like the backup singers. So the crowd goes, everybody's got a hungry heart, and you're like, okay, that's cool. One line, maybe even one word. Everybody's got a hungry, and then you point the mic. Heart, right? That's acceptable. Like, yeah. I get it. These people paid $400 to see your old ass strut around in blue jeans and a leather sleeveless top. That's fine. I imagine being there is just unbelievable, unreal. But as a viewer, okay, a word, a line, okay. But a particular performance that Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band did, I watched on YouTube, is from 2010. He was in Argentina. He let the crowd, so the music starts and it's unmistakable. The piano riff. Yeah. And then so Hungry Heart starts. I'm like, all right, let's see what's doing here. And he points the mic to the audience, and they start singing, got a wife and kid in Baltimore, Jack. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then he continues to hold the mic towards the audience. They sing the entire first verse, and the chorus, and the chorus.
Wow.
Yeah. Unbelievable. And I'm like, Bruce, what are you doing?
Are you sharing your profit from this concert with the crowd?
Right.
Who's performing alongside you?
Right. I mean, I realize they pay $400, but I'm here on YouTube and I want to see you perform. So, they sing the entire chorus. The entire first verse, the entire chorus. And I'm like, okay, he's got to like, hey, that was really good, but we're gonna take it from here. Something like I could dig that. You let them sing the entire verse, the entire chorus. But hey, great, thank you for singing that. But
good job, you know all the words.
Right, we're gonna take it from here. Restart the song. Da-na-na-na. I got a wife and kid. I could see that. But no.
Oh.
No. That's not what had happened. He just dives into the second verse.
And oop.
He instantly dives into the second verse. I met her in a Kingstown bar. So it's like the entire first verse and chorus. You did not sing, Bruce.
I want my money back.
Right. I want my YouTube back. I didn't see the ad that ran before your performance. I get it. Like if you're at a concert, you're singing along to 90% of the songs.
I hate it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Well, I think they do that because their voices are tired. They want to break. I guess. Why do they do that?
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
there is a live element and there is energy there, but do it for a word or a line.
Yes.
Don't let them take the entire verse and chorus, and then dive into the second chorus. Like, what the hell?
I can be at home doing karaoke with you on the couch if I want that experience. But if I go see someone live in concert, I want to hear them.
Yes, exactly. That's why I paid $400 for a ticket. You mentioned someone, you saw something?
Oh, I have a DVD. I own DVDs and I own CDs, yes.
Okay, you old lady.
I have Adele live at the Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah.
And it came with a little CD. I listen to it a lot in my car, but she closes with Someone Like You.
Mm.
And she lets the audience sing the entire chorus.
What the hell?
It's like that's like one of your biggest songs.
I bought your compact disc, lady.
I did pay money for this. I own it.
Mm.
Physical media, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hello, I want to hear you.
Right.
And I get it's at the end of like an hour and a half. So you're tired.
She's a little winded.
You know,
how about before she became a Fitspo influencer?
Yes, it is. It's like circa 2012.
Yeah.
So if you're not going to close out with a bang with your biggest hit songs, how about you cut out some of those like obscure songs that nobody's ever heard of from the beginning and save your vocal cords for the big finale.
Let the crowd sing those songs, the B-sides, the deep cuts, because
even more impressive, if they know the words to those.
And I don't care. I'm not going to look up song 12 on your CD that wasn't a hit single.
And oop.
Well, Adele should be closing with "Rolling in the Deep." There's a fire.
Definitely her best song.
Rolling in my
Absolutely.
Best song, biggest hit. And another thing is that performers should try to sing their song as close to the record version, the CD version, the single.
Yes.
You might want to throw a little flair on there because it's a live performance and the energy is infectious. But do the record version, do the album version.
And you know what? A lot of times, the record version, they change the key so that, you know, like the final verse where they like change keys and it's suddenly like higher and bigger than ever.
Yeah.
Like they can't handle that after doing a long concert, so they change the key so it's lower and it's less impactful. But hello,
annoying. These
people out here doing live theater and Broadway, they're hitting those notes every night.
Right. So
why aren't these recording artists doing the same thing?
So annoying.
I do hate that.
So a new phenomenon has hit the young kids, honey, our kids specifically. They call us, which doesn't happen a lot. We text a lot, but they call us on speakerphone, and they don't tell us we're on speakerphone. So, like a few weeks ago, Lennox called me for some reason, and instantly I answered it, yo. Well, I was on speaker, but I didn't know I was on speaker. And I answered it, yo, because that's just how I roll. But I was like, yo. And we start chatting, and pretty quickly I figure out that he's with his friend Lincoln Wynn, who's currently out playing Foursquare with on the asphalt outside. But like he never tells me, and Luna does this too. She calls and she doesn't tell you you're on speakerphone. So what is this phenomenon? What is this trend?
I think it's because they're too cool, or they're not used to holding the phone up to their head.
Yeah.
And
because that's like an old school, like when you had a telephone,
like a landline.
A landline, you would hold it up to your head. Mm-hmm. And now kids today, they're staring at their phones in front of their faces, and so that's the way we call. And putting it up to your head just seems bizarre or strange.
Do they care less about privacy?
Oh yeah.
They're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm calling my mom.
Yeah.
But what about us? Because we're used to like.
Right.
I don't want to just say something stupid and all of his friends
right.
are listening.
What if we got some tough love to dish on the telephone, and here goes Lincoln Wynn listening in. Really quickly, I found out that Lincoln Wynn was on speaker, which I didn't care because whatever we were talking about Lennox coming home at a certain time. Not a big deal. But when I realized that Lincoln was there on speaker, I was like, oh, it's time to give Lincoln some of that razzle dazzle.
It's time for your stand-up comedy to ensue.
Yeah. So I was like, hey, Lincoln, stay off that Omegle. And when are you going to rizz up Madison Koo? So I take it as an opportunity to kind of give the business.
So Lennox is giving you a platform.
Yes.
For you to tell your jokes.
Yeah.
He's letting you shine.
Yeah. Yeah, and I appreciate that. It's like our own very private Discord that is online for about 45 seconds.
We did learn that he calls you on speakerphone, but he calls me off speakerphone because he doesn't want anyone to hear me. So I'm a little. Am I offended?
Yeah.
Why is he ashamed of me and my voice and what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
He did say that you're funnier than I am, so he doesn't care if like people hear you.
Yeah. You dish out the punishment, and I'm the fun stepdad.
Good cop, bad cop here.
Or something. And finally, so it's June, and I'm eating Snacks Pirate Booty, the cheddar, crunchy cheddar snack from Halloween. So
expired when?
November-ish, December-ish. So if you're just joining us, we shop at Grocery Outlet Bargain Market, and you always want to make sure to look at the expiration date at Grocery Outlet Bargain Market. Yeah. Why are these prices so cheap? Why is this stuff so cheap? Well,
yeah, the great deals, but you have to check expiration dates for everything.
Yeah, yeah, and sometimes the expiration date is in a day or a week, and sometimes it's already passed. Which is when it's the real bargain, and they put the green sign up, the last closeout sign. I'm eating Pirate Booty in little bags, single serving bag, and they have the Halloween. There's jack-o'-lanterns, and
they're like orange and purple colors.
Yeah, and it's fine. They're a little stale, to be honest, but I'm grateful that I have a lovely snack to give me sustenance.
The kids refused to continue eating these back in like February.
Yes.
Because we bought them and I'd been putting them in the kids' lunches.
Yeah.
And finally they were like, no more.
Yeah.
These are too old.
Yeah.
But here we are 7 months later.
They're stale. They're not crunchy. Well, I'm teaching them. I hope to be teaching them a lesson, because oftentimes in our family group text, I will take a picture of an expired, like the expiration date is in March and it'll be May, and I'll say, I'm eating this lovely snack and I'm grateful for it, and it's shelf stable. It'll last through the freaking nuclear apocalypse, but it's fine. I don't mind eating expired food. I buy So I love Quest bars, Quest protein bars, and I buy them from a website called supplement.com. And they're out and open about these are expired, which is why they're so cheap. A box is under $10. Normally it can be up to $30 for a box of 12 bars. And supplement.com claims, we have our experts taste them every day and we make sure they're still up to standards.
Our tasters haven't died yet.
Right. And so I buy them. They're expired and they're not as soft as they once were. But I'm trying to teach a lesson that to be grateful and gratitude and thankful.
I think the kids look at you as the Bear Grylls of snack food.
Yeah.
You're just a crazy old man eating this hard food.
Yeah. Well, I will take anything. Well, one of the roles as dad that I've really embraced is that on Sunday, I'll look at what are the leftovers in the fridge.
Yes, I love this about you. We come home on the weekend,
Yeah.
we put away our groceries, and then you say to me, what needs to get eaten?
Right.
You're like the trash disposal.
Yeah.
And I love it because I hate to see food go to waste. And
Same.
sometimes I can't eat it all myself, or
Yeah.
I don't want to eat it all.
Right.
So yeah, we go through the cupboards, we go through the fridge, and we just put like a hodgepodge of food out on the counter that gets eaten that day.
Yeah. And I'll make a scramble with a bunch of veggies that are a little past their prime.
A little musty.
But I have a little zesty. I have no problem with that. And I hope to be instilling a lesson in that. Yeah, they're expired. Yeah, they're not what they once were, but they're fine.
It's sustenance.
Yeah, and it's fuel. And we got them cheap.
I'm sure this is entering the children's subconscious, and like in 10 to 15 years, they'll remember these moments with you.
Yeah. You say that, but then about a week ago, you made some Eggo waffles for Lennox, and he took a bite, and he said, "Too hard." So you would toast, because we got a new toaster.
We got a new toaster, and it's been trial and error with finding, because with our old toaster, I could set the dial to the perfect amount of softness for Lennox's Eggo waffles.
The right number, yeah.
Oh, it's just been hit and miss with getting the perfect softness for that boy.
Yeah.
But I finally found it.
Yeah.
And so everything's good again.
Yeah. But he said, "Too hard," and he sent it back to the kitchen.
I said, "Okay, baby boy."
You said that, and I just shook my head like, just eat the frickin' Eggo waffle. You will live. It's fine. My God. But anyways. Well, are we done, honey?
Sure.
Okay, we're done. Bye.
And oop.
Alrighty. Well, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate. Or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for Athletic Greens. Also, ZocDoc is all over the pods.
I haven't heard that one.
If you need a doctor, don't go to Google. Don't go to Bing. Don't go to ChatGPT. Go on ZocDoc and find a physician in your area. We don't have a promo code for ZocDoc or Athletic Greens.
And oop.
Goodbye, my parasocial podcast friends. I love you. My wife and I love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, I may eat expired food, but I'm out here trying to teach these kids a lesson. And I'm still a good person, and we're still good people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Thank you for caring. I hope you have a wonderful day/night. Bye.